Okay, so I'm in my closet right now. The kids are downstairs. We just came back from the pumpkin patch. But I want to tell you guys a funny ass story real quick that I just so happened to think about. I kind of want to put my phone down. Where is my I don't know. Okay, but let me tell you something real quick, okay? So, yeah, have you ever had somebody like have a crush on you when you were young and you didn't like them back? So there was this boy. He had a crush on me, and he was on the heavier side. He was like a chunky little kid. But I was chunky too, so that didn't matter. Like, he was like a good friend. Like, he was cool. Like, we kicked it together a lot. We were good friends. So yeah, we were like almost like best friends. We hung out a lot. His mom and my mom always used to hang out. They lived in the same apartment complex I did. If anybody knows where the Hensel Garden apartments are in Montebello, that's where I grew up, like pretty much half my life, in the Hensel Garden apartments. Now the Hensel Garden apartments are They are like they are really big. They're almost like projects because they're like, I don't know how many blocks, but it takes up a lot of space. Like, there's a lot of them, like blocks and rolls of apartments. So basically, like projects would be. So, yeah, this boy, he, I guess, ended up, we pretty much spent like the whole summer together. And I guess he ended up liking me. Mind you, I'm only like 11 years old. So I think I'm 11, or maybe, yeah, 11. So I'm like 11 years old, and like me, like I don't discriminate. I don't give a fuck. I'll play with the guy. I'll play with a boy. I'll play with the girl. It doesn't matter. Like, I'll play with whoever, regardless of your skin color, regardless of whatever. I've always been the type of person, and I'm like that now. I don't give a fuck. If you're a cool ass person and you're down with it, I'll kick it with you. But if I vibe off of you and I don't feel your vibe, then I won't kick it with you. But regardless of your color, regardless of your skin, regardless of whatever, like, I'm gonna accept you. If you're good to me, I'm good to you. And he was good to me, so I was good to him. And I kicked it with him. So he ended up telling me like, oh, I like you. And I was just like, what? Like, I guess I was kind of shy too, but I wasn't really into that, and I was just like kind of shy. And I mean, I'm only 11 years old. I really wasn't into that. Like, I was just like, no, like, you're just my friend. And I was like, no, like, I don't like you, like, and it wasn't because of his weight. And I guess he thought it was because of his weight. He straight up told me like, you're fat too. And I'm just like, what? Like, what? Like, it hurt my feelings, because I'm like, I didn't even say anything about your weight. Like, I shit you not, I didn't say anything about his weight. I just said, like, I don't like you like that. I don't like you. And he got, hurt. He got really hurt, I guess, and told me I was fat. And that broke my heart, because I was like, yo, you're my friend. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's really fucked up of you. So he stopped hanging out with me after that, and I was just like, I was hurt. I'm pretty sure he was hurt, but I was just like, I was being real with him, like, I didn't know how else to be. So then later on, I end up going to high school, and he ends up going to the same high school as me. And tell me why this fool, like, thinks he's the shit. Like, really thinks he's the shit just because he plays football. Okay, mind you, like, boy, like, I've never liked you. Like, I just remember in high school, like, I was just remembering, like just being like, you think that you're cool because you're in football? Like, ew. Like, he would just like stare at me, and then later on I heard he was talking shit about me, that like I'm still fat and I still ain't, like, I ain't shit, and like, like speaking highly of himself, that, oh, look at him now, like I passed him up, like he's a football player, like we could have been together. I'm like, dude, I was 11 years old, I wasn't into you, and I still ain't into you now. Like, I passed you up, like I passed up a good thing. Like, you just because you're in football, like you still ain't shit. Like, he still looked the same. He people were talking about, like, oh yeah, like so and so, he's talking about how much weight he lost and you're still fat. I'm like, people, like, are you serious? Like, first of all, I'm not fat, I'm chunky. Let's get that straight. Second of all, he didn't lose that much weight. He, like, it wasn't about weight, first of all, but he was over here saying, like, how much weight he lost when he was still big himself. Okay, he was still big. And he wore, like, I would just trip out on him because he just didn't attract me. I just was not attracted to him. Okay, even if he lost a lot of weight and he got buff, like, no, he thought he was buff, but he wasn't. And I'm just like, boy, like, you look ridiculous. Like, he thought he was cool because he kicked it with football players. He thought he was cool because he wore, like, all the football players wore, like, seashell necklaces, and they were, like, their necks were all big, and his, like, neck was all big and fat, and, like, with a little seashell necklace choking his neck. Like, fool, you look stupid. That fucking necklace looks like it's gonna kill you. Like, calm your ass down. You look stupid with your little seashell gay ass necklace. Like, I remember all the football players, I was like, y'all look fucking gay. Like, serious. I don't know if y'all fuck each other. Like, y'all look like you fuck each other. I don't know who you're trying to attract. Like, I never seen them, like, with other girls. I always seen them, like, walking around with each other. So I was assuming they were gay because they looked gay. They were always together. All the guys, all the football players were, like, would all walk together like dicks touching ass. Like, I swear to God. And I'm just like, yo, like, you're over here talking about me, and you're over here walking around with the football players with your dick up their ass and these little pearl necklaces around your neck. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you are so fucking lame. Like, you are so fucking lame. But even though it's like some petty ass shit, I was just laughing because I'm just like, yo, if I don't know why I never just went up to him and told him, like, you ain't shit. Like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit because you in football. Like, now I heard that he's, like, doing basic. Like, he's not, like, okay, you played football, but you didn't get no scholarship. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know why, I just had to get that off my chest. So, like, if he ever sees me now, like, if he ever comes across my channel, it's just like, you weren't shit in high school for talking shit about a woman. Second of all, I was never attracted to you. A third, you probably still ain't shit. Well, that's what I heard. But yeah, I thought I'll just share that with you because, I don't know. I love you guys. Stay chunky because chunky is beautiful.